Well, hey, YouTube, PD Two Finger here. Good thoughts, good words, good deeds. Yesterday I was upset. I heard my wife let me know she had heard on the radio they're building an adventure park, an outdoor zip line slash extreme sports. They're going to have mountain bike course, kayak, and uh, pedal boat rental. It's the nation's tallest zip line facility, this crazy aerial stuff with a bunch of towers interconnected by cables. You zip line over these quarries, like these really long zip line runs. It's ridiculously cool. So this is the Forge. He called it HQRA. We'll get to that. They're going to have outdoor movies, outdoor music events, bands, healthy food options, food carts along the jogging, refreshments. So yesterday, my wife and I both reacted out of fear, like they're going to kick us out. It's going to meet a bunch more people. My whole life kind of revolves around these outdoor remote music days. And anytime somebody comes up and wants to chat, you're just cutting into my, I don't want to talk to people. Once I start talking, I can't stop. And I'm going on and on telling them how I built the equipment and explaining how the Class D amps work and why it's possible to run them off batteries. Because it's new technology and I'm excited about it. You know, as a person who's worked with amplifiers ever since I was a little kid, it's a big deal to me, and I get excited about that. Once you put a quarter into me, then that's 4 songs that I wasn't able to play. And every time somebody walks by, we're filming it. We don't need to be reacting in fear. It screws you up. It screws you up. Like proper concert manners is you sit there, you don't move. Not this jumping around, moshing, carrying people over your head like they do now. Flash photography. Anyway, I was freaking out yesterday. We went to the facility, or 2 days ago. Yesterday we went to the facility and took a tour, which really put my mind at ease. I'm going to show those photographs in this, and I got to let you know, nothing's blooming, so it all looks really dirty. The pictures look like Nagasaki or Hiroshima. They look terrible. And it's construction. There's work being done. The grand opening's coming up on June 27th, so I'm excited. I got an email response. I hit email. I reached out. I made a video expressing my concern. Hey, are you going to kick us out? Are you going to let us keep making music here? Because you're building your adventure park, that's great, but is this going to affect me negatively? And I reached out to the main bacon, the head cheese, the big kahuna. Jay Bacon is the guy's name. He's a family man. He's the guy participates in musical theater. Says he makes music with his family. He's an outdoorsman. Mega entrepreneur, super rock star Jay Bacon gave me an email Sunday at 11:55 a.m. And he put my mind at ease. He really went out of his way to knock it out of the park with this wonderfully eloquent email that was free of any spelling or grammatical error, much unlike the one I sent him. I got bad fingers and I'm taped up here. I should have spell checked it. I apologize. And I didn't see that other email address, which, anyway, all of that aside, I'm going to show the photographs we took. I'm excited about it. It's a beautiful facility. The stuff couldn't be cooler. I'm hoping they do some paving, although it looks like they're not going to pave the real problem areas. Because it's bad. It's bad news. Like risk damaging your car bad. So we'll have to see how it all pans out. But today I'm much more optimistic. The area where we make our music and the direction we point our speakers should not interfere with them. And it's 1,000 feet from where we make our music to the one location where they will have activities is a aerial tower. So I don't know if they're going to have canned music on their tower, or if they're not, you might be able to hear a little bit of the low end, but probably not. Outdoors, I don't know how loud we are. We have to see. He says in his email, We're going to read that email now, and I'm going to show the photographs. But the photographs, these are only like for enthusiasts. And you got to keep in mind, it's going to look ugly. They're building and construction. Once it blooms and everything's green, how God intended, and they get the place built. And I'm going to try to photo document this as it goes. The grand opening is June 27th. We'll go and do a walkthrough where I won't so much talk. I'll try to just capture footage of the waiver attractions or the main event stuff as well as I can. And that is my way of letting Jay Bacon know, hey, I'm on your side. You know, you say to me, we're going to tolerate you making music in the pavilion. I'm going to say to you, well, I'm going to be kind and respectful to others that are there. I'm going to do my best to keep it clean. And I'm also going to be an advocate by being supportive when I'm online. I'm going to give you a free commercial. I'm going to take photographs, and I'm going to take video, and I'm going to be positive. I'm going to really try to portray it in the best light, because I know that's going to be helpful to the facility, because hopefully the facility is going to be helpful to me. This will mean a better experience for me. So, thank you so much to Jay Bacon. Your email was awesome, and it put my heart at ease, and that's wonderful that you did that for me. I won't continue to pester you, but if I do a video that features your establishment, I'm going to send the link to the email address you sent me, just so you can check them out. Anyway, let's check out the letter I got from the email that I got. I'll read you what I read to him first. My wife and I have been using the Lemont Quarry Pavilion for years. I'm disabled with herniated discs. We live in an apartment, so making music is not an option here. We've worked hard building our own battery-powered gear and writing all original music. We make music at the Lemont Quarry Pavilion every weekend, approximately 1,000 feet from your nearest sky tower. Please, and then I put a link to the video where I proceeded to really plead my case, saying I think that they're going to tell the cops come and kick us out of there the minute we fire up and start playing music. So I get this response Sunday, March 8th at 11:55. Jay Bacon. Hey Leaf, thank you for your email and your questions and video about the Pavilion Heritage Quarries Recreation Area. HQRA. So that's it. That's all I needed to know. HQRA. That's better than the Lemont Quarries and misspelling the word quarries. I love that you and your family have been making music at the pavilion, and I hope you'll continue to do so after the park is open. So do I. I can assure you that the Forge Lemont Quarries doesn't intend to get in the way of music making, and I would be shocked if the village or township of Lemont were to interfere either. I'm a Lemont resident myself, and have been playing around in and cleaning the quarries with my family several times a week for many years. For what it's worth, the vast majority of the 300-acre HQRA is and always will be open for public use from dawn to dusk. When we acquire the land on which to build the waiver-based activities, which is the climbing towers, the skill tracks, etc., and entered into the public/private license agreements with the village and township, it was essential to us to use that area, that it would remain open and accessible forever. I'm not sure if you saw this in your research about the park, but we're also building an amphitheater there, and we'll have live music events frequently. I'd love to check out your music and have you play. My family also enjoys playing music together. Maybe we could team up for a show one of these days. You raised a number of questions in your video. I wasn't able to jot them all down, but here are answers to the questions I remember. Is the area going to remain accessible and free to visit? Yes. Will people be able to use the pavilion and other existing areas for free? Yes. Will the Lemont Quarries be policing the area and kicking people out? Yes. We will be monitoring the area of the park, but no, we will not be kicking people out. We want people to enjoy the quarries and plan to continue to invest heavily in the restoration and beautification of the area. Are people who currently enjoy walking, running, hiking the existing trails going to be able to continue to do so for free? Yes. Will people who currently enjoy fishing at the quarries be able to continue to do so for free. Yes. Hey, Kita, I'm going to come and be your buddy in a minute. Can people bring their own kayaks, canoes, fishing boats to the quarries for free? Yes. Here, have some treats. I'm almost done with my video. Do you have to pay to enter the Forest Lemont Quarries property? No, it's free to explore. You only pay to access the waiver-based activities, and that's the day pass, activity pass, or annual membership. Will the Forest Lemont Quarries be maintaining the roads to the HQRA? Yes, we are building additional parking areas and will maintain the access roads using our own money, not public funds, to ensure people can access the area safely. But they're intentionally not paving the roads because we want to ensure people do not speed up and down the access roads. Which, you're not doing it because it's going to cost money. You need to pave those and put in some speed bumps. Safety first. The roads they're just disastrously bad. You need to have it paved for the people, from the street to your parking lot is where you need to have it paved. I mean, I don't care. The road that we take is not that bad, but that back road, man, it's bad. So I'm sure you already know this. You're a smart guy. I'm talking like Jay Bacon's watching this video. If you are, hey, thank you so much. I love the response. Please feel free to reach out to me at the number below or via email. Oh my God, he gave me his number. So yeah, I've got his number. I can call him if we run into a problem. Email address or my work account, Jeremy, blah, blah, blah. I would love the opportunity to speak with you in greater detail about the park and answer any questions you have about the project. So, I don't think I'm going to bother him any further. I did send him a long email telling him about growing up in the area and the outdoor areas that we found to be the primo spots to visit for outdoor family type, hiking and outdoor stuff. Places like Camp Sagawa, Dellwood Park, Waterfall Glen, the real secret waterfall, this type of stuff. And I apologize for getting sidetracked and sending such a long email. At this point, the kitty cat's crying. I'm really happy about this. I hope that it doesn't turn into a thing where we end up getting kicked out of there. That's going to really leave a bad taste in my mouth. But there's nothing I can do about it except for keep positive, good thoughts. And because that whole thing with the cops showing up telling you to turn down and you keep turning down till you can't barely hear it, that doesn't work for me. We play as loud as we do because that's how you make that music. It's loud. It's not quiet. Now our music, we don't have a drummer, which means you don't have to compete with the cymbals and the unbelievably loud drums. So it's quieter than a normal band. It's way quieter than a normal band. That's the only thing I have going for us is there is a master volume, but I'm not touching that. We're playing at the same level that we play, which sounds good in the pavilion, and that's another thing you need to understand why we're there is because of that pavilion. If you play anywhere else, the pavilion acts as a sound amplifier, and it makes the bass, all the mid and low frequencies resonate. And we're filming, and if we film and we're not in a pavilion, the sound is awful. Kita, please. I'm going to come and we're going to be buddies in a second. Anyway, that's the reason why any of the other pavilions that are in the forest reserves, you have to have a permit. At least that's what, if the cop wants to be a jerk, 99 out of 100 cops we ever ran into were awesome, and they would even roll their window down or get out of their car and listen to a third of a song and then wave and leave. We had cops hold the gate up while we loaded. Like it got late. It was dark. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And they were like, no, I totally understand. It's a bunch of stuff you guys got. Go ahead and just, don't rush. Because everyone's running with amplifiers because it's a cop. We're freaking out. Now, yesterday I went looking around. There really isn't anywhere for us to do this. That's the problem. We need a spot to be able to make our music. And that spot is HQRA. That's the Lemont Quarry Pavilion. So, all right, thank you guys so much. Look for more updates on the Forge, and we're going to go ahead and roll those pictures. Maybe I'll put some music over that. This is music I recorded in January, between the 2nd of January and the 20th of January of this year. I recorded an album that's called 02022020. That was the date I started the recording. Nickname for the album is Slow Malone. So enjoy, and peace.